So it's 10 o'clock in Melbourne. You can see behind me the haze is still hanging in the air. It smells like being at bonfire night, really. You can just taste that scent of burning wood faintly in the air. It's not as bad as it has been. If it's really heavy, then your airways choke up pretty quickly and you can feel a kind of biting, acrid taste at the back of your throat and that almost gritty feeling in your lungs. That's when you're walking around, so goodness knows what it was like for somebody like Dalila Jakupovic, the player who collapsed during her first round match and had to forfeit despite being the player who was only a few points away from victory. So it's now 1 p.m. And I'm just outside the Australian Open's gates and I'm being attacked by flies. The wind is blowing and to be honest it's quite a lovely day, and that underlines how quickly the weather conditions change here. When you get a wind change, I remember last year we had a moment when the temperature fell something like 13 degrees in about 10 minutes. It was extraordinary, and the same volatility affects the level of smoke which we are experiencing here in Melbourne this year. So it's now 6:15 and I've got this massive thunderstorm behind me and it's just dropped hailstones, heavy rain. It's probably several inches deep in water on the courts. It's just another illustration of how volatile Melbourne's climate is. This is a city which is notorious for being 4 seasons in one day. We don't really know though whether the storm is going to damp down the smoke. There are fears that lightning, and we've seen some massive forked lightning here, there are fears that it could ignite other fires depending on how much the water damps those down. So more unpredictability. I know the tournament's worried about the smoke coming back at the weekend and more rain forecast for Monday. It's quite a challenge for the organisers.